Alzheimer's disease, it is a brain disease. It's a real disease, but it's a problem of the mind. And by that I mean each of us has to make sense of this most unusual disease, what it's like to have it or to live with someone with it, how to live with the changing cognitive and behavioral abilities, the changing ways to communicate. And the way we do that is through the world around us that makes our mind. And that gives us the language, it gives us the stories, it gives us the images that help us interpret what's going on to ourselves and the ones we love. And so Art of the Mind is the Penn Memory Center's effort to contribute to that conversation, to contribute to that culture. And this exhibition, Shaping Copper and Making Meaning, is an especially grand contribution to that effort. Out of old and discarded and broken things set aside by society, a man and his wife, who themselves may have suffered some of those words and experiences, found a new form and creation and a rebirth into something that is quite beautiful and provocative and frankly new.
Susan mentioned how he became very interested in deconstructing these various television sets, these cathode ray tube sets that we all, I guess most of us in this room used to have. A few of my coordinators probably didn't. And monitors for computers. And I found that curious, I think, my initial reaction. And, as a physician, I was first like, is this something we should worry about? Is this something that's becoming, something we should treat? I suddenly, started to realize, well, Carl's a scientist. He was a physics teacher. Probably he was really intrigued with trying to understand how these machines work and how they're put together, and I could understand that, and it seemed like something that was giving him a great deal of pleasure. And I think what I didn't realize until a little bit later was that I think he probably was also drawn to this this sort of project that he did, which he at times described as his work, because he really had the eye to see that there's a real sort of texture, patterns and colors that come from the materials that he was collecting that are just really intriguing to look at. And it was also the vision of his wife, Susan, who said, well, we can actually sort of form portraits of this found art, if you will. And together they created what we have here today.
What no one ever says is that the disease leads you to meet people and institutions, to deepen friendships with neighbors and longtime friends. And these are kind of like golden moments along that road. All the people, all of you. We would never have met any of you, and you're wonderful. You're really, truly wonderful in so many ways. So we wanted to thank you. That's all. Just thank you.